Hi everyone, let's talk about the cubital fossa. So we know that the cubital fossa is going to be an upside down triangle, and we'll first start off with drawing these two little circles here, and then of course we need to orientate, so we'll say that this side of the diagram will be the medial side and this side here will be the lateral side. This here is going to be the medial epicondyle of the humerus. And we know that the medial epicondyle of the humerus will be that common origin point of the flexors. And then this side here will have the lateral epicondyle, and of course this is also going to belong to the humerus. If we just draw a dotted line over here, this here will be that superior border of the cubital fossa. So we want a little triangle like this. Okay, and now we can put in our boundaries. So we can put in the medial boundary, and that is going to be by our pronator teres muscle. Next up, on the lateral side, we have the brachioradialis. Remembering that the brachioradialis doesn't actually originate from the lateral epicondyle, but will rather originate from the lateral supracondylar ridge. Contents of the cubital fossa include the nerve that pierces or goes through the two heads of the pronator teres, and that is going to be the median nerve. So the median nerve will divide the pronator teres from its humeral head and ulnar head. All right, and next up we have a vessel. This vessel used to be the axillary artery, and then as soon as it passes that inferior border of teres major, it becomes the brachial artery, running within the brachium, running within the arm. So that's our brachial artery. Next up, we have this shiny tendon like this, and maybe we'll use a silverish blue to tell us that this is a tendon, to represent those dense regular fibers of tendons. So here we have the biceps brachii tendon, and we know that this muscle here will insert into the radial tuberosity of the radius. And lastly, we have the nerve that sometimes can be seen passing on top or at the bottom of the brachioradialis muscle. And this here is our radial nerve on its way to the anatomical snuff box, on its way to continue innervating the dorsal aspect of the upper limb, so the extensor compartment of the forearm. And lastly is the floor, which is going to be made out of the brachialis muscle. And this will insert into the ulnar tuberosity. On the ulnar, of course. And then we have the roof, which we made out of skin and fascia. I hope that helps.